like with Vuitton, they need to bring Marc Jacobs back, because they just keep on regurgitating items from his tenure. If I was Nicolas Ghesquier, the current creative director, I would be offended. I'd be like, why do y'all keep going back? Like, y'all don't see me? It's like you're with a man, but he keeps on bringing out photo albums of him and his ex. And, invite, because I don't think they invite Marc Jacobs to the show, but they just keep on going back. They brought back the denim collection. They brought back the Vernis collection. That's the shiny stuff. They brought back this collection. They keep bringing back items from when he was in the leadership role, when he was creative director. And I'm just like, I would just feel like, wow.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never ran, said no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hello, my darlings, it's Dion Dean. Welcome back to another video. So what did I purchase for Black Friday / Cyber Monday, which has turned into Cyber Week? Well, I got 4 pairs of shoes, and it really could have been 20. The deals were dealing this Cyber Week, and oh my gosh, boots. Let's just talk about it, boots. So we're gonna hop straight in to my first purchase, which are some boots. Now let me tell y'all something. Don't talk to me about gatekeeping anything, because this came out the bottom of the boots. Okay, about gatekeeping anything, because when I see a deal, I share it with you guys. And I shared these boots with you, which were prior to Black Friday. They were, I want to say $89 or $79. They went down to $35, and I scooped them up. I put it in the community, and I hope that you guys scoop them up as well. I'm gonna leave a link to these and the other ones in the description box. But look at these shoes. They look even better in person. I hate that the box is broken. I was looking at the heel because I'm like, why is the heel slanted? But I love this. I absolutely love it. I love a good embossed shoe. Now, here's the thing. I'll talk about it after I talk about the second color. So I got them in 2 colors. I got in this color. Again, why is the box broken? I hope they didn't give me somebody's shoes. One of the things that I hate about how they're shipping stuff now, they're not putting them in boxes. They are indeed putting them in bags, so the boxes are getting destroyed. Anyway, I got the red embossed ones as well, and I'm excited to wear them. I will be wearing them next week and then for the holidays. So I'll definitely be doing some reels in them so that you can see how they look. But I love these, but the color on these, and I don't have anything red. I have a red pair that I got last year or the year before that are like some stretch thigh high, but the red embossed, I'm excited to style that. The color in this one though, oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Okay, and so that's the thing, right? Whenever we see, let me not blame you guys. Whenever I see, I'm just gonna put this back in the bag because the box is broke. Whenever I see wide leg boots on sale, I want to go ham. So I got those 2, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's about to take 2. There are about 4 more pairs of boots that I'm looking at from Vince Camuto because they're leather. And so I think they're going for like $120 to $130. I'll put some here. But if you, as a wide calf or extra wide calf girly, can get in on these Vince Camuto boots, do that. Again, I'm going to leave a link to some that I am looking at. And by the end of the day, because I think some of the sales end today or end tomorrow, something like that, I will be making probably 2 more purchases. The thing that I am concerned about is the heel height. Like there's one pair that has perfect shade, perfect heel height, but where am I wearing heels? But I feel like with boots, you get them for the perfect moment. Like there are functional boots, right? I lived in Chicago, guys. I know there are functional boots that like day in and day out, you're going to be able to wear. But then there are just some boots that you just bring out like with certain looks. And so Yeah. Anyway, let's get to the other pairs of shoes I purchased. All right, so the next two items, listen. If y'all have not purchased a pair of Sam Edelman loafers at this point in time, I've been posting these for months because I want you guys to get on them. For point of reference, if you're new to this channel, I love a loafer. I love the Gucci loafers. I feel like it is such a statement shoe. It is a classic shoe. If you spend money on a Gucci loafer, your cost per wear, you're going to have them forever. So your cost per wear is going to be zero, okay? These are actually a pair that I got off the Real because I wanted the Kent Scott collection. And I got these for my birthday, but I love the horse bit. I have the pointed toe version. I feel like, I don't know what collab this was. I think this was with Liberty of London. But these again are a version of the Gucci loafer, just in a pointed toe flat version. So that being said, I'm a loafer connoisseur, okay? And I've seen so many beautiful loafers. The Row loafers, which are beautiful, buttery leather. I want to say those are like $1,500. I know Saint Laurent has a pair of loafers. Everybody has loafers on the market right now. The Sam Edelman loafer, I promise you, it's not even a dupe. It is a great stand-in. Even if you have the budget for a Gucci loafer, just get the Sam Edelman one. So I have the green one, I have the blue one, and I had to get the red one because this is actually one of the colors of the season. It's more of a cranberry than a burgundy, and I just felt like I have my red Valentino V logo flats that I wear all the time, but there are some outfits that call for more of a casual classic, you know what I mean, like a casual look than the V logo. And honestly, they're one of my favorite pairs of shoes, and I don't want to wear them down. So I was like, I wanted another red shoe, but not like bright red. I really wanted a pair of cranberry. When I went on the website and took a look, these have been in my cart for quite some time. I feel like I started sharing these during the summer, and so I took the opportunity of Cyber Monday. I don't even know where the receipt is. I want to say that these were $89.99 down from $150, and I feel like they went down even lower, and that's why I got them on Cyber Monday. But look at the color of these shoes. Look at the make. Like, the fact that they have like a leather bottom, I feel like with Sam Edelman, that's what I love about them too, the leather bottom. It's just a well-made shoe. And also, they have like a cushion. Can you see that inside? They have a cushion, which is why I can wear them all day long. I have a pair on, now if you saw my reel, then you saw the ones that I've been wearing all day. And there's nothing else I can say. I can't force y'all. If y'all want the Gucci loafer, get the Gucci loafer, because I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money. But if you want the Gucci loafer look and feel without the cost, then get the Sam Edelman Luca. And they have them in so many different colors. Again, I have the green, I have the my alarm dog just went off. I have the blue, I have the green, and now I have the red. Now these ones, there's no excuse. I don't care if you don't buy any other color, okay? Couldn't care less. But what you are going to do, if you're that girl, if you're that casual girl, haven't opened these, haven't seen them in person, but I saw them on the site and that was enough. You gotta get oh. I see them through the, oh. I mean, look at this shoe. Look at this shoe. This shoe looks like it should be a good $700, $800. Please do not tell me that this cannot rival something that you would see in the Neiman Marcus or a Saks Fifth Avenue. This right here, come on. I can't wait to wear these. Now these have been in my cart longer than these, but these did not go on sale. These were $150, and I feel like I was waiting for them to be $79.99 or $89.99, and they would not budge. They were finally $89.99, and I copped them. And I put them in the community. Please don't say I gatekeep, because I do not. Whenever I find a deal, I give it to you guys. But yeah, I feel like I just want to look at these and all of them. These are just an amazing shoe. look at the stitching right here is what got me. I just love a good shoe. All right, so that's all I got for Black Friday. Of course, there was more that I wanted to get, but I am catching flights this month. So I'm like, let me save my coins so that when I get to my destination, I have some money to spend. That's a negative. I always have money to do the things that I want to do. Let me not say that. But I wanted to be mindful that I am catching some flights. So I wanted to, make sure I just curb my spending a little bit. All right, so let's get into my holiday wish list. I want to say most of it is going to be off of the Real, because in spending money, I do have money that I have saved up. Not saved up. There are some funds in my Real Kitty. Not a lot, but there is some funds that'll be deposited in the middle of the month. So I'm like, I may spend a little money and spoil myself. But there are also just some pieces that I want to show you that maybe you have an interest in too, and I can show you that you can get it on the Real. So let's look at my holiday wish list. All right, my darlings, so let's get into it. As I mentioned, for me, this holiday season, I'm not really focused on receiving gifts. I think for those of us who have lost somebody recently, a month ago, my mother passed away unexpectedly. She wasn't doing her best over the past couple months, and I feel like that's why I'm in a more peaceful place than I was when my father passed. Because I was seeing what all of the doctor's visits and specialist appointments, I was seeing the toll that it was taking on her. And nobody wants to see their parent struggle. So I miss her. I miss her so much. And being in the house, and, she was a part of our day. She was a part of our immediate family. And not to say she wasn't before, but, being her caregiver over the past 4 years, we just had a different relationship. It grew into something different. So that being said, I can't think of anything else, anything that I would want other than to have my mother back, to be honest. So talking about gifts and what do you want for Christmas and I just want love. I want to be around my family. I want to be around my friends, and I want to have fun. And, if buying a perfume brings me joy, then I will do it. But right now, for real, I'm like, I just want to be about my family and friends for the holidays. That's my biggest gift right now. That being said, if in the process of being around my family and friends, somebody wants to gift me one of these pieces. So as far as perfumes, and I think that's it too, is during the holidays, we are typically going somewhere. So the only thing that I really ask my husband to get me is another perfume. Birthdays, anniversaries, and holidays, it's always, for me, a scent, because that's something that he can buy for me without me. Put it this way, if he were to go and get me a bag, like he'll say that, he's like, I would never buy you a bag, because number one, you're going to ask me how much I paid for it. Number two, you're going to be like, did you price match? Not price match, but did you compare prices? And so perfumes are pretty safe. And I typically, I told him, actually I have a Pinterest thingamajiggy that he's a part of, a Pinterest board. But sometimes I'll just send it to him and be like, put this on my list. And so the Victoria Beckham, you guys saw this past summer when we went to Bell Harbor. I tried this on. And so the Portofino 97 is one that I tried. But then also there's the yellow one. I don't remember what the yellow one is called. But there are 2 scents from Victoria Beckham that are on my list. And also Greenwich Village. Like I have not Astor Place. Is that Astor Place? Astor Place, and I forget what the gold one is of Bond number 9, but I still do want Greenwich Village, but I'd probably get that from a Joma Shop. I'll leave a link to a few perfumes that I've been wanting from Joma Shop, as well as some more Tiziana Terenzi scents. I have 4, and they last so long, but they're very, very specific. And so I need to go into the store to find out if there are any more scents from them that I need to put on my list, because and then Amouage as well. There's some Amouage scents that I like. But I typically get them from Joma Shop because they're like $100 to $200 cheaper. Listen, I'll share it with you in the community, so don't say I don't, okay? All right, so getting into let's start with jewelry. So for me, the best people to do costume jewelry used to be Chanel and Saint Laurent for me, in terms of the premium luxury brands, right? We're not talking about fine jewelry. I'm not a jewelry person per se. So Cartier and other than Bulgari, because I do want a B0 ring. I'm going to add that to the list too. I do want a B0 ring, but I want that from the store. I don't want that pre-loved, because that's supposed to be, listen, that was supposed to be my 5-year, my 10-year. We passed my 15-year. I'll give him a black, because we've had a rough couple of years. But the Bulgari B0 ring, that's the only fine jewelry piece that I really want. So again, I'm not like a Cartier girl or a Tiffany girl per se. So when I talk about jewelry, I talk about costume jewelry, which is why I actually do like the click H's, because to me, they're collector's pieces. Yeah, they're nothing more than, to me, they're not status. I guess you can call them status because they're identifiable by the H's. And I do have some click H's on here. The large ones you can still get for a relatively good price, but they have gone up, and I don't know if it's because the price in the store has gone up, so the price we pre-loved has gone up as well. But that being said, even apart from Hermes and the Click H bracelets, which I do have 2 on here that just thinking about, I don't know if I would go that large. There is one that is, because I have the orange one, there is this color, and I don't even know if they do that anymore, because that's another thing with Hermes. They'll come out with certain colors every year, and I feel like, just like with the bags, once the color is out, like, they're done, right? So there's this like mauvey brown color that I want in the Click H, and so if I found that online, I would most likely get that, only because you can't find it in the store anymore. I don't think. I haven't been in a minute, other than the sample sale or the private sale. But anyway, Chanel and Saint Laurent, to me, do costume jewelry the best. Chanel has fallen off over the past couple of years. Number one, because their prices keep on going higher and higher, and the quality keeps on getting lower and lower. I have friends who have Chanel pieces, and the pearls are falling out, and the rhinestones are falling out. And these are pretty penny, like, they're not inexpensive. Gucci under Alessandro Michele had some beautiful, let me add that to my list, had some beautiful costume jewelry. And even him himself, when he was at Gucci, he would have the most elaborate pieces. And so I fell in love with like those pieces. But for this list, like going through the Real and looking at pieces that if the Lord increased my earnings, these Saint Laurent bracelets to me, now these are status pieces. They're obnoxious. They are truly obnoxious, and I love that for me, because I feel like if you're gonna do it, do it. Like, it's okay to have the small dainty. Listen, I love a good small dainty, slay. But sometimes you just want to put on something and be obnoxious. That's even like with my thigh-high boots. Sometimes I don't want to be dainty. I want to put on a mini skirt and a thigh-high. Like, I'm in my mid-40s. Like, I still got a whole lot of living to do, right? So that's how I feel with the Saint Laurent pieces. Again, they do costume jewelry really, really well. There are 2 sunglasses that I have on my list. And I put them on my list because they're always in my car. Like, I always have them hearted, and they are these Celine sunglasses. I love a Celine shadow. That is my #1 favorite sunglass on this planet. Has been that way for the last 5-10 almost 10 years. I love the Celine shadow. The shadow is the flat top glass. I have 2 pairs, and I feel like it finishes every outfit. Like, you put on those sunglasses and the outfit is complete. But there's also another style, and these keep going lower and lower on the Real. And I guess they're going lower because they're getting more inventory, so more people are releasing them out of their closets. And so these are also a flat top, but they're more of like a square or a rectangular shape. And yeah, I've had those hearted for a while too. And those are within what I would be able to spend when my funds come in the middle of the month from the items that I've sold. Because I actually, did I tell you guys that I sent the Celine glasses? Remember the ones that I thrifted? I sent them to the Real, and so they've sold. And so I'm going to use the money from that to buy the ones that really, really fit my vibe. They were okay, but they weren't like my flat tops. Like, I need like full oversized sunnies. So that being said, when that money comes in, I'll buy, these will probably be the ones that I buy. All right, so let's get into bags. Now, the only bag that I really, really want is a black Antigona. I could have gotten a black Antigona multiple times, but I have my Jumbo Quay, Brandon Blackwood. We've talked about this before. It is the perfect black bag, perfect size, perfect style, perfect everything. And so that's the only reason I haven't gotten that bag. So the black Antigona, but also the black Prada Saffiano tote with gold hardware. I've seen that multiple times before as well. So when those two come up on my radar, like, I'm always hearting them, always watching them, so on and so forth. These bags here, they are really a wish because I don't see myself spending this much money on them. But again, when the Lord enlarges my territory. So the first one, I'm showing you these three for a reason, because it's all over the fashion news. There's a 20th anniversary of the Murakami collection at LV, right? And so how do I feel about that? I'm going to be blatantly honest. And if I offend whoever I offend, I don't mean to offend. I feel like with Vuitton, they need to bring Marc Jacobs back, because they just keep on regurgitating items from his tenure. If I was Nicolas Ghesquier, the current creative director, I would be offended. I'd be like, why do y'all keep going back? Like, y'all don't see me? It's like you're with a man, but he keeps on bringing out photo albums of him and his ex. And, you know, invite, because I don't think they invite Marc Jacobs to the show, but they just keep on going back. They brought back the denim collection. They brought back the Vernis collection. That's the shiny stuff. They brought back this collection. They keep bringing back items from when he was in the leadership role, when he was creative director. And I'm just like, I would just feel like, wow, like so it's the 20th year anniversary, and they're bringing back these pieces. And my honest opinion is, why would you bring back something that is so prevalent on the pre-loved market? Like, who is paying full price for that collection when there are hundreds of pieces in rotation at the Real, at Fashion File, at Rebag? Like, I'm not understanding. And so I haven't watched much on it because I'm going to be completely honest, I didn't like it then, and I don't like it now. Those of us who lived through that remember how many counterfeits there were of these bags. Like, I don't think people really remember what this bag was doing to the world back when it came out, this collab. So it's not my favorite because there were so many counterfeits that came from these bags, beautiful as they may be, and how innovative they were back in the time. But I'm like, Marc Jacobs ain't been in that role in like 10 years, right? And they just keep on bringing his stuff back. Like, again, hey, yeah. So that's how I feel about the recent release or re-release. But here are three bags that I really liked pre-loved on the pre-loved market. And I want to say, how much are these? I want to say that these were 1,000. Let me see. 1,200. Okay, that one was 1,200. This one was, oh, I don't know how much that one was. But in my brain, and maybe it's just the retailer in me, or maybe it's just the consumer in me, why would I give you full price and I can go get the same bag? And maybe it's not the same bag. I haven't seen the full range of what they're bringing out. But yet again, that's all I have to say about it. So if you're someone who likes the Murakami collection, like for me, if they're going to bring something back, and I don't think that they can because he's passed away, the Stephen Sprouse collection, to me, even the store in New York, when I'm seeing people, and I'm going to go to that store in New York, they have like a whole graffiti, the graffiti bag is what I'm talking about. That's Stephen Sprouse. They have like a whole graffiti section in that big store in New York, in the installation. I'm like, why do y'all keep going back to Marc? Like, give Marc back the job. If you're going to keep on going, anyway, I've said what I'm going to say about that. But I'm just like, how many collections are you going to bring back? Okay, so that's it for Vuitton. Next up, if money wasn't a thing, I would get and we've talked about this before, I would get the book tote, the book tote in leather, to go with my leather boots. I have the tan boots that have the embossed Christian Dior across the front, and I love them. And I've seen the leather one come up in that color. I have seen that come up on the Pre-Loved site, but I always heart it, and then I'm just like, I'm not paying like $1,800. How much is this black one? Oh yeah, the black one is $1,800. Retail is $5,000, so I mean, you know, so there is that. But again, I'm not paying $1,800 for that bag. Now this one here is $1,400. This is in the blue. The thing about the book tote, however, and I don't understand how the leather one and the regular canvas one can be the same price. I've never understood that. The only thing that I can think of as to why they can do that, and one of the reasons why I actually do like the book tote, I don't like the book tote with the oblique on it. I like the ones that come out every season, like the newer ones. So I've shown you the pink one. Excuse me. They have the pink one that I really like in Pre-Loved. This was $2,600. They have a blue one that I like. I feel like I've taken you to the store. The one in the stores now, or the last time that I was in there, had was it the Eiffel Tower? No, Statue of Liberty. So every year they come out with, and every season they come out with different ones. So as a collector, I can see why they cost what they cost. But in terms of materials, I don't understand why the leather book tote and the canvas book tote would be the same price. I'm feeling like the leather one would be more expensive, right? Anyway, yeah, that's it for me. I don't know if that was much of a wish list, but it was, if money was no object list. Of course, we know that we need to be wise within our finances, and so for me in this season, again, my focus is on being with family, and yeah, I can't even process, because my husband's like, "What do you want for Christmas?" I just want you guys. Like, I just want peace, peace in my mind, and a good night's sleep. That's what I want for Christmas. But if you want to bless me with a Dior book tote, I will let the Lord use you. All right, darlings, thank you guys for watching. Please like this video, and if you have an item that's on your wish list that you're like, you know what, if money was no object, I would want, well, let me not say if money is no object. Whatever you want is available to you. If you had the resources to spend in this way, what would you spend it on? Let's put it that way, because again, money is available to you. Whatever you want is available to you. And so I'm going to keep my eye on these leather book totes, because I feel like in 2025, somebody's going to release that brown one, not want to be ready. All right, darlings, have a wonderful day, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.
Go.